Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you are finding it. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this will be for the week of May 13th to the 19th, 2024. We're going to be selecting 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 from the Dreams of Gaia tarot. So let's dive into it and see what messages come through for you about this week. We have your first card out is the 5 of air, I believe. And actually, I'm not sure. Is this the air card or no, this is actually the 5 of earth. I had to look it up for a second, but beautiful card. We see here what appears to be a joker holding some cards of his own with the ace of spades, the jack, and something else. And then in the background here, we see a woman sort of very solemn looking. And I actually brought out the booklet to this deck because I was trying to figure out which card this was. And while I have it here, we might as well read about it. When the 5 of earth card appears, awareness is key. Awareness is of key importance, sorry. Something is not right. Someone is not as they seem. Oh my gosh. Someone lies and deceives, and that someone could be you. I'm not saying it is you, but it could be for some of you. Could it be that you are lying to yourself and those around you? It might not be as deliberate as a deliberate type of deception, but it's deception nonetheless. The 5 of earth can also symbolize the devil inside, who encourages you to take the easy way out, to look for options that lead to instant gratification instead of putting in the hard work that yields enduring success. Wow, you know what's weird too about this is that this has been a theme that I've seen been popping up very recently in so many readings and in the collective, so I don't doubt this one bit. You know, a huge message that's been coming forward is I feel like just a lot of us are getting a little bit frustrated, a little bit impatient, living in this late stage capitalistic society that we're in. And many people who watch this channel, I can feel it. You have a high sense of integrity. And it can be very frustrating to operate in this world with a high sense of integrity, you know, trying to pursue your career or have really good wealth, especially when it comes to finances and fortune, have really good health, everything, you know, there's easier ways out. And I feel like there's this voice that exists within all of us that says, well, hey, you know, we've been working so hard and seeing slow results, but there's other people who are seeing quicker results. And I feel like that's what this card is talking about, the temptation to take the easier way out. For example, we see this in all over the place now. There's so many celebrities that are taking that drug, Ozempic, or is that what it's called? The diabetes drug, to lose weight, and they're abusing it because this is not good for your health at all. And there are so many awful side effects that I'm not going to go into because I'm not a doctor, but we see so many people taking the easy way out instead of just living healthy and working hard, whatever. And I'm not shaming anyone who chooses that path at all. However, if you're a type of person who within your heart and soul, you don't necessarily want to take that easier way out, but you're just getting very frustrated with the slow growth that you've been experiencing by taking the path of integrity. This is the message for you. Keep taking that path of integrity because things will speed up for you. And, you know, the people who are taking the easy way out, the quick money, the whatever, compromising their morals, compromising their health in order to see quicker results, they're not gonna end up happy for a long-term period of time. Whereas when you take the path of integrity, yeah, it may be slower to start. However, it'll be much more long-lasting and consistent for you down the line. And like, there's just, you're gonna be so happy you did it. Like, I can't even describe the energy I feel. Like, you're just gonna feel so proud of yourself and happy that you stayed on this path of integrity, continuously choosing what you intuitively know is right for you. So this is your sign not to give up. I feel like this week, it kind of scares me because I'm really picking up this week. A lot of people will be quitting things, giving up on their dreams. And I see it everywhere too. I saw a video randomly of this woman making a post about her quitting her business because she was so frustrated with the challenges of like working at these flea markets, these fairs, things like that. And that's fine. You know, it's okay to, you know, recognize when something is taking more than it's giving, but I really fear a lot of amazing light workers and people of quality and talent and substance will be giving up on their long held dreams and goals because it can be frustrating. The lack of growth experienced, when you don't buy your followers, when you don't step on other people to reach your goals. However, I feel like this card is actually saying, after this week, like if you keep choosing the path of integrity and hard work and honesty, things are really going to pop off for you. And I don't think the universe is one to test us, but I really do think that this is a turning point where a lot of people who took the easy way out and acted without integrity, they're really going to start getting called out or canceled depending on how bad it is, or just experiencing backlash of that from this point on. And it's like this week is the final week of like temptation into that easier road for a lot of us. And we're going to see this in so many celebrities, celebrities that use things like misogyny or just like stepping on the people who helped bring them up, the people with real talent, stepping on them, using them for their own success. We're going to start to see them called out a lot more, I can think of a few people that I won't name already, but we're going to see it. We're going to see. I wonder what their signs are. But the person I'm thinking about. We have the 10 of water coming out as well, Gemini. Love. Really long-lasting love. There's an opportunity here this week for a long-lasting connection with someone, and this could actually lead to marriage, or something very beautiful long-term. If you're already in a long-term beautiful relationship as well, I feel like there's a lot of happiness from that. So much emotional fulfillment. Keep taking the path of integrity too. Wow. If you're dating and you're like meeting someone this week, talking to someone this week, this person has a really big heart. Okay? They're really heart-based and open, but they have healthy boundaries, and they don't necessarily share their emotions all of the time if they feel that it's not a safe space to do so. But they love really hard, and it's gonna hit different being loved by someone with a big heart. And so if you're dating, I see you meeting someone like that. Some of you guys may already know who this person is, and your relationship may be ascending to a much higher level of commitment. I feel a rapid energy where there's a very slow start, a really slow start, and then it's like all at once. It reminds me of this poem that I can't remember word for word, but it's like loving you was like falling asleep, little by little, and then all at once. I forget who wrote that, and I don't even know if I said that word by word, but such a beautiful poem. I feel like that same sort of story is happening here, where it's a very slow start and then it happens all at once. And I feel like this summer, if you're watching this when I'm posting, this summer is going to be that rapid development in your love life, Gemini. Or did I call you Gemini before as well? This is Libra. This is Libra's reading, okay? Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Okay, I apologize if I called you Libra at all during this reading. Or, oh my god, Gemini. I'm losing my mind. This is Libra's reading. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Now that we're all clear. Oh, man. All right, third card out. Oh, and you know what's weird? Looking at these cards next to each other, we see that right here. This person in the background looks almost exactly like this person. They're in the same position, the same hair. That's crazy. For a lot of you, Libra, here's the thing. I feel like you have an option here. Okay, you can take an easy way out in love, and that could be like choosing fear, staying single because it's easier, choosing to let your childhood wounds and traumas prevent you from a beautiful relationship unfolding, or you can choose to be open and vulnerable and share your emotions, your feelings with someone. This someone has good, healthy boundaries. They're not going to tolerate you if you're not reciprocating, or if you're shutting them down. They'll walk away, and this resonates for who it resonates for, but that's crazy how those women match up on those cards. Wow. For others of you, You could be connecting with someone who has a past. You know, they could have, honestly, they could have cheated. They could have lied in the past. But here's the difference. Even when they're telling you about this, they're saying it in a way which, like, they completely allow you to trust them because they know exactly what went wrong, exactly why they did what they did in the past, you know, exactly why they handled things horribly in the past. And they're going to be offering all of this very openly to you. Like, yeah, this is why I had that trauma. This is where it came from. This is why I acted so horribly in the past. You know, I'm ashamed of it. I never want to go back to that place. And, like, just the fact that they open up about this without you even having to ask. It's something about the way that they say it that's like, not only do I trust you, despite the fact that you might not have been a trustworthy person in the past, but I trust you even more just based off the fact that you're so open about this stuff without even me having to ask anything. And this doesn't have to just extend to love and romance either. This could be like interviewing someone for a job and they tell you exactly like the issues they had at their old job and exactly what they know and don't know. And the fact that they're so open about their vulnerabilities, what they might not be the best at, you know, it makes you trust people. When people can be so upfront about what their challenges are, where they're struggling, where they're still growing, what they did wrong in the past, it just makes someone very trustworthy. Because you know they're not putting on a facade. You know they're not the type of person that feels like they have to project this perfect image and avoid conflict. Like, no. So you could be that person with the past, or you could be connecting with someone who has a past. We have the Queen of Air coming out as well. Very beautiful. This is you and your divine feminine energy, having healthy boundaries as well. Very communicative and moving forward. Very, very beautiful. There's a great sense of organization and seeing things clearly, seeing things from a much higher perspective this week. It feels like your mind is very clear. You know exactly what needs to happen, what changes need to take place, what you need to do next on your path in order to find success and happiness and abundance. I love this. And I'm seeing extremely clear communication with a loved one. Like, especially if it's romantic. Oh my gosh. This is a mature love. And, you know, there's temptation here for sure to go back to the old fear-based ways of resisting love, of being on your own, of, you know, just, I don't even know. All right, we have the Ace of Water. Ace of Cups, guys. Ace of Cups and Queen of Cups. I'm telling you, Libra, there is a brand new start in love this week. Like, if you're dating someone, this could be you committing to a whole nother level. And it's like from this week forward, for the next couple of months, your love life is going to be moving really rapidly. Okay, so there may have been a lot of slowness in your love life, just being honest, for the past few months, and now it's going to start moving very rapidly for a lot of you. Even if you're not talking to anyone right now, this may be something where it's like it'll start picking up the pace a lot. And like I said, this person, you may have a slower beginning with them, which I actually think is pretty healthy. You know, just take some time to build a platonic friendship and, you know, flirt a little bit, of course, but it could be so beautiful. I'm sorry if you hear music, guys. My neighbors are insane. We also have knowledge coming out for you as well, which is really awesome. Learning so much this week, educating yourself, discovering so much wisdom about yourself. And we even see a dragon spirit down here and a wolf spirit. The dragon spirit is one that just knows so much more than humans could ever know. So if you're somebody who's into mediumship and communicating with spirits, definitely connect with the dragon spirit this week. And also the wolf spirit has a lot of wisdom as well. Wisdom when it comes to earth-based knowledge. And I feel like if you have any magical practices, you're definitely ascending your knowledge on that as well. I don't know why, Libra, I keep seeing you, like, some of you connect with a certain stone or like a yoga practice or something that really ascends you rapidly. I can't put my finger on it. It'll look different for all of you. But That's what I'm seeing. And then final card out. You have emotion and intellect. And look, there's that dragon again. I think this is so funny though, because we clearly had the emotions from the Ace of Water, the Queen of Water, and then we had that intellect with the Queen of Air. So it's like your heart and your mind are in agreement, and you're in these situations where it just makes sense from both perspectives. You know, when people ask me like, should I choose my head or my heart? It's like, if you're in the right circumstances, you shouldn't have to choose. They should be in agreement. Like, yes, this is it, or no, this is not it. You know, so you definitely want both of them on the same page. And we see that happening for you this week, which is so awesome. That beautiful balance, like where this makes sense for us logically, but it also makes sense emotionally, and the desire is there. So this is a very awesome week where half of the energy feels very loving, like romantic, or even if not romantic, just like socializing and just having your heart overflow with feelings, beautiful, positive feelings, warm feelings, emerging for you. But then the other half of this week, and I mean like half the energy, not like the first half and second half, it feels very analytical, logical. You know, you could be studying, you could be researching, you could be doing mathematics or whatever, and just focusing on your logical mind. I don't know why I'm seeing reading now standing out in particular, but it's just really cool. I like it. And because you have that balance, I feel like you're able to have a lot of healthy connections, healthy situations emerge in your life. And I feel like that's why, because you're striking this balance within yourself finally. And that is why things will be moving forward quite rapidly for you in over the next couple of months, both romantically, love based, and also perhaps even career wise and like location wise, like the direction of your life. I see all of that expanding rapidly, moving rapidly, especially in the summer months. If you're watching this when I'm posting it, oh my gosh, like June, July, August. Insane. I love it. Thank you guys for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this or week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.